Hey, Primal Punch here. Just wanting to talk about something that I think maybe affects a lot more people than we know. And everybody that feels like this usually feels like they're alone and that everyone else is pretty happy. I'm talking about feeling disconnected, and maybe you don't have a friend in the world. I've felt this way my whole life. You know, this is not something to feel bad about or anything. I mean, it feels bad, but don't feel bad for yourself, because that's a bad place to be. No self-pity. Gotta get hard about stuff, but what I'd like to say is you're not alone. Even to this day, I fantasize about having a friend, you know, someone, I don't know, they can put up with I don't know, it's not going to freak out when I talk about, you know, a chin-throat combination, or, you know, mental preparedness, you know, just sitting down and imagining being attacked by 1, 2, 3 people, you know, and how am I going to stop the punch, get up and take care of this as best I can, at least survive it, you know, get out of the room or something. You know, someone's not going to freak out that I have an obsession about this, you know. And I don't think that it's an unhealthy obsession. I feel like it's a perfectly rational response to the day and age we live in. I feel like it's fairly rational. But then again, irrational people always think they're rational, so how would I know? But the fact is, man, I still do. Always had. When I was a kid, man, I was so lame I didn't even have an imaginary friend. You know, all I did, I even started making myself hard when I was a kid. You know, one goal in mind, to push that rock over the top of the hill, you know, like Sisyphus. Just push that rock over the top of the hill, instead of just ending up at the top and having it roll back over me. I wanted to get hard, and I started as a kid. I just want to say, you know, that there's a lot more people than you think that feel alone or disconnected, and you're not alone, not in spirit anyway, you know, and you'll end up, I guess eventually, you know, you come across someone that you're gonna mesh with, and you're gonna have a friend, you know. Eventually, I still just sit around, you know. I mean, when I've got my free time, I spar by myself, man. I've got imaginary partners, and they don't even hang around afterward. They're just done. Even my imaginary partners, right? But it's all okay, because if you can be even slightly self-sufficient, I mean, even if you feel a little bit bad that there's no one around it right now, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for yourself, though. Feel bad for a moment, move on. You know it's a bad moment, and then move on and do something to better yourself. Do something to feel better, something to get your mind off of it, because the fact is, man, that you got to soldier on. You got to get hard and move on. Things will happen to make you feel bad. Maybe someone says something you don't like. You know, maybe you've got family that wants to keep you down. You've got a bully in your neighborhood that wants to keep you down. Someone at work, a boss. You know, maybe a significant other. I'm not just talking to men here. You know, I don't know. I'm talking to everybody. Everybody in the world. You know, you're not alone. If there's somebody messing with you, take the steps to make it better. You know, just make it better. Sometimes what it comes down to is just not give a damn, you know. Sometimes you just have to say, I'm going to take my licks, but I'm going to fight this bad situation just as hard as I can with every fiber of my being. I've been beaten bloody more times than I can count, you know. And it's simply because I don't want to back up. I spent my whole childhood backing up, you know, and just won't do it. So don't back up. Don't back up, unless backing up is going forward. You know what I mean? Because you've got to be smart about situations. Discretion being the better part of valor in some situations and stuff. Live to fight another day. You know, be smart. Be smart, and I'm not just talking about physical confrontations or anything. I'm talking about spiritual, emotional, you know, just any kind of loneliness or badness. Just remember, man, there's something you're gonna dig. There is. There's something you're gonna dig. Maybe it's origami. I like writing haiku. Yeah, I must have like 30 of them now. I love writing them. I like writing regular poetry. It's a little balance, you know. You got the hard. You gotta have the soft, you know, the balance. So find what you're cool. Find what you know. Find what you're cool with, and find what is you. That combination of things. It doesn't have to match. You know what, man? You're allowed to like lollipops. You're allowed to like kittens. You're allowed to like guns, man. Everything. You know, you can like it all. Yeah. You know, you want to have like a Panama hat with a purple hat band? Do it, man. You can be the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy from Company B, man. It doesn't matter. Be yourself. Be hip. You know, you want to wear a pork pie hat and talk like, I don't know, like Humphrey Bogart, then go ahead, you know. Play it again, Sham. Do it, man. Do it. Ladies, men, everybody. Just do it. Because you're cool. You're alright. You're cool. Okay? Punch hard.